Hi, welcome to my video presentation where I shall be explaining the work which I have done for the TSF GRIP internship program in the data science and business analytics domain. So here I shall be explaining the task 5 which I have done. The name of the task is Exploratory Data Analysis Sports, as you can see on the screen. And the sports that we are talking about here refers to cricket, the famous Indian Premier League. I shall be analyzing the data set. So the main objectives of this whole work assignment is to perform exploratory data analysis on dataset Indian Premier League, and this data set ranges from the year 2008 to 2019. As a sport analyst, find out the most successful teams, players, and factors contributing to win or loss of a team, and suggest teams or players a company should endorse for its products. So moving on to the data set, there were two data sets which were provided. The first one was matches.csv, next one was deliveries.csv. So in order to find some correlation between the data set, I performed an inner join, and the field that I chose for performing that inner join was match ID, because in one data set ID was mentioned, and in the other, I think in deliveries.csv, match ID was mentioned. So I performed inner join on that. Coming to the exploratory data analysis part one. So, exploratory data analysis is done in three forms basically. The first one is univariate analysis. The next one is bivariate analysis, and next is multivariate analysis. So, in univariate analysis, we analyze only a single variable. So, here we see that I have analyzed the single variables and by using histograms. So the first one is distribution of win by runs. So here you can see that I have analyzed it with the histogram, and I have observed that the distribution is skewed here. And this means that the median should be used as a measure of central tendency for win by runs. So that's one annotation which I have added. The second one is distribution of win by wickets, and finally distribution of total runs and distribution of overs. So histograms are very good if you want to analyze the distribution of any single variable. So that's it. Now coming to the EDA part 2, that is the bivariate analysis. So where I did some analysis in the rankings of the teams over those years. So starting from 2008, I'll be running this animation and showing you. So as you can see, the rankings are changing. Sometimes Mumbai Indians are at the top, sometimes Chennai Super Kings, and then again sometimes Sunrisers Hyderabad, again Mumbai Indians, Chennai Super Kings, and that's it. So over the period of almost 10 or 11 years, we see that we can see the rankings like of the top 10 teams, and the top 5 teams of each year can be endorsed for the products. This is the legend where you can find all the teams which were present in the data set. And coming to the next part, we see the percentage of winning against the team after winning the toss. So here I have generated a heat map which shows what is the percentage of winning if a team has won the toss. So for example, if I have to compare the Deccan Chargers with Chennai Super Kings, so if Deccan Chargers has won the toss, then its chance of winning against Chennai Super Kings is just 4.65%. So that's the first analysis. The second analysis is the number of percentage of the matches played between the teams, like in percentages, how many matches have been played between two teams. So again, a heat map is used here. Now coming to the next analysis. So here I have analyzed in terms of a horizontal bar graph for the number of matches played in different venues. So there were so many venues which were utilized in the Indian Premier League, and these are the count of the matches. Then next, coming to the further bivariate analysis, I have used bubble charts here. So there are two bubble charts. The first bubble chart shows super over winning teams. So Kings 11 Punjab, Mumbai Indians, Rajasthan Royals, Royal Challengers, and Sunrisers Hyderabad were the super over winning teams. And if you look at this bubble chart, then here we are finding like what how the toss decision, like whether the team has to bat or field, and what were the winners of those toss decisions. So if you consider this particular bubble, you will see that the toss decision was to bat, and the toss winner was Mumbai Indians, and the number of matches played were 44. So this is again a kind of a bivariate analysis, and here you see the legend. Now coming to the third part of my presentation, it is the exploratory data analysis part 3, where we will be doing multivariate analysis, means more than two variables will be involved. So here I will be analyzing the player of the match. So the top five players of the IPL is analyzed here. So those top five players are AP de Villiers, Chris Gale, and then TA Warner, MS Dhoni, RJ Sharma, and they can definitely be suggested for endorsement towards certain products because they are the top five players. And how I have managed to find out whether they are top players or not is based on the count of matches and what were those matches where they were announced as the player of the match. Again, the date is also taken into consideration. Like so, here you will see that Chris Gale had won the maximum number of player of match award, and that too happened in the year of 2011. Similarly, you can see if you look at any other player, let's look at RG Sharma. So he has also won uh, four matches where he has been awarded the Player of the Match award. So if we hover over any of these bars, we would be able to see how many times the player is awarded the Player of the Match award. So based on that, we can do some analysis here. Now coming to this part, so here I've used a map. So map is again a type of a multivariate analysis where we consider the longitudes and the latitudes and some external data, which includes the number of matches played in different cities of India. So you can see Rajkot 10 matches are played in Chandigarh, 46 matches are played in Mumbai, 101 matches are played. So it's the highest in Mumbai. And so the map shows the number of IPL matches played in different cities of India so far from 2008 to 2019. And I have also used a color variation here. Um, so if it is if the city is colored blue, then the number of matches played is less, and if it is more towards the reddish shade, then you will see that the number of matches are more. Next, coming to this last presentation or the graph. Here I have tried to find the relationship between the number of balls, total runs, the bowling team, and the batting team involved in a particular match. So I'm trying to take into account multiple variables and finding some relationship between them. So here we see that four variables were taken into account. So with a scatter plot, we can analyze multiple variables. That's one of the main advantage of using a scatter plot. So here you can see the uh, I mean the scatter plot which is generated here. And as the number of balls increase, the total runs are increasing. Like as we go towards the uh, right in the ball section in the balls axis, then the number of runs are also increasing. So that was all about my analysis for the Indian Premier League, and that's the end of my presentation. And I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you.